Hey folks, I'm Dave McRae.
And I'm Bruce Dale.
And this is not off the reel, really. This is sort of like...
a little excerpt, a little something special that we wanted to put together for you guys. We wanted to talk specifically about the new trailer that dropped for Star Wars and maybe mention a bit about the poster as well.
Exactly.
If it happens to come up. So...
This is exciting.
Yeah.
The official trailer. Disney is calling this the official trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens. We've had the 2 teasers. Now this is the official, full-length, rockin' 2 minute 36 second, however long it is, trailer. Bruce, what did you think about it?
Well, I had...
It's finally come.
Yeah. What I really liked about it was the nostalgia factor, which I've heard a lot of people talk about already, where they said, like, it's when Rey is talking to Han in the Falcon, and she's like, is that stuff real? Is it true? And he's like, yeah, all of it's true. Because what's nice is it draws that parallel where it's like, as the fans, we recognize this is stuff that happened years ago.
That's right.
And for us, it's that nostalgia.
It's that connection.
Yeah,
it's that
exactly.
Connection.
So in real life, there is that context.
That's right.
But in the movie, that same context exists. But they were, for them, it's like legend. It's like folklore.
Yes,
and I think that the story taking place 30 years later after Return of the Jedi is just enough time, if you think of it in a real life context, for a whole new generation to have grown and then only think of it as folklore.
That's right.
And not actually have any...
Because these new characters like Finn, Rey, even Kylo Ren, Poe Dameron, these new characters, I mean, they could all be in their like mid-20s to say 30 years old, right? So it's entirely possible that they may not have even been born until maybe 5 years after Return of the Jedi. So you're absolutely right that to these new characters, it's myth. It's legend. Is that true? You know, and I love that. So that tells me that the Jedi, the Sith, the dark side, the Force, all that kind of stuff is just, it's non-existent. It's gone.
You probably have like, there's probably, of course, like anything like that when it's generational. The knowledge is lost or unknown to the new generation. But then you have the older generation, like the Han, Leia, as part of the older generation that still remembers it. And of course, those that are part of the New Order. Am I saying that right? Is it New Order? Or
the First Order.
The First Order, sorry. That members of the First Order, of course, will know.
That's right.
Because their entire lineage is based on the Empire, whatever happens. So, and I'm very curious. So you were mentioning, when we look at the poster, Rey's dual lightsaber and Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
No, sorry. It's Rey's staff.
Oh, it's a staff.
It's a staff.
The whole time... Every trailer and teaser, I've been thinking that she has a dual lightsaber.
Oh no!
I don't know why, but I've been thinking that the whole time.
It's those prequels. It's Darth Maul. It's in your head. It's okay. It's okay.
Because I love the double lightsaber because it's like. I thought they would have introduced it.
No, it's a staff. But you're right. What's really cool on that poster is that Kylo Ren's lightsaber and her staff run completely parallel to each other.
Yeah.
That's not by accident.
No.
That's very telling. Are they siblings? Are they cousins? Are they related somehow? There's something there.
Yeah.
There's something there.
With every, being a visual artist, I know when you're designing composition or whatnot for an image, especially when you have an image that you want to tell a narrative, there's going to be specific elements like that that are put in place on purpose to help tell that story or whatever it is. And like we've got a couple of the posters behind us here. The original Star Wars artwork for the New Hope. And then of course Empire right here. So again, you get like a nice collage. But like even simple things like this, where you have like Vader's head as big as it is and as prominent as it is, it has it conveys that message of this looming dark side.
That's right.
Holding this presence over everything.
Same with this one as well.
Same thing here, which it was. And when you go back, you watch the film, you know that that's what's happening.
Exactly. So
it's pretty cool.
It's completely on purpose. I mean, there's nothing by I guess that looks kind of good. We'll do it there. I firmly believe because of how Rey was situated in the Drew Struzan poster that was released at D23, and how she is situated on this poster, I believe that there's going to be some sort of conflict with Rey. I have a feeling, I could be wrong,
there's definitely a connection.
There's definitely a connection.
And what that
if not, there might even be an internal struggle with her.
Yeah.
Where does her character arc go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is she tempted by the dark side of the Force? I'm really curious about that. Yeah. And that wouldn't surprise me just purely based on how they are presenting her on those two posters.
The direction she's facing is the same direction as Kylo Ren.
That's right.
And even
that's
that kind of stuff. And then you look at Finn, and he's on the opposite side, looking the opposite direction with the blue lightsaber.
That's right.
So it signifies those opposing forces, right?
That's exactly it.
And again, all that stuff has meaning.
All has meaning.
So
really awesome
there's a very
poster.
strong connection between the two of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Love the poster.
The one thing I wanted to say, the other thing that I really liked about the trailer is that when I looked back at the first two teaser trailers, right? And you'll notice with the new trailer, yes, they've given us new moments.
Yes.
They've shown us some brand new shots, new locations, and shown us new angles, new places. But we're still seeing this, for the most part, the majority of what we're seeing in the trailer is the same.
It's extensions of what we've already sort of seen.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So it elaborates further on what we've seen, giving us something new, but doesn't spoil it for us or really tell us anything definitive.
Exactly.
Because when you think about it, right, you were telling me that the film is, they're estimating it could be about like 2 hours.
136 minutes. So 2 hours and 16 minutes.
So there's still so much of the film, obviously, we haven't seen.
The thing that I like, I watched this trailer and I thought to myself, I can't say that I cried. I can't say that I got emotional or freaked out. I did freak out and got a little emotional at the second teaser when I heard that Chewie, we're home kind of deal.
Right.
That sort of hit me. This trailer, I wasn't underwhelmed. I wasn't overwhelmed. It was just more of a confirmation of this is going to rock.
Yeah.
Like this looks good. It looks like a Star Wars movie.
Yes, it does.
It looks tangible, synthetic, real.
Well, it feels like
obviously,
a Star Wars movie too, yeah.
There's a ton of CGI in there, but I believe the mix of practical effects, real locations, and the CGI is going to be a really, really nice blend. I like the whole idea of the mythology, of it now being sort of myth. Completely love that. And I love that we didn't see Luke.
Yeah,
I'm really glad we didn't see Luke. And here's my assessment on that. I believe, based on the rumors that are out there from reputable sources, of what this film is sort of going to be about. And nothing is confirmed yet. It's all unconfirmed.
Yeah, it's all theory, all rumor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the probability is quite high that some of these things, based on what we're seeing in these trailers too, it looks like, this is sort of starting to come to be here.
Right.
I believe that this is going to be a film about the search for Luke. Or at least that's going to be a major plot point.
Right.
The whole film is not going to be about where is Luke, but that's going to be sort of the driving catalyst to find Luke. And the reason why we haven't seen Luke yet is because the characters haven't seen Luke yet.
Yeah.
They don't know where he is. So they don't know where he is. We don't know where he is because we haven't seen him.
And that's good filmmaking.
Fantastic marketing.
A good story will
put you in the same position as the characters.
Exactly. And then any exposition that's revealed, it's revealed with purpose because the characters need to know.
That's right.
And therefore now the audience needs to know.
One of my
and
favorite...
now it's relevant and it's not contrived.
My favorite type of storytelling, it could be... It doesn't matter which genre. My favorite type is when the filmmakers put you in the same position as the characters.
Yeah.
So you don't know what's going on, they don't know what's going on, especially in films like mysteries or whodunits, right? I love films
it keeps
that
you guessing.
Exactly. You're in the same position as the characters, so you find out that information together.
Yeah.
So Han and Chewie and Rey and Finn and Poe and Leia, we're all going to find out where Luke is and what he looks like now together on December the 18th. So I really love that aspect that we're still not seeing Luke because I got a pretty good idea of why we're not seeing Luke yet, right?
Yeah, well, I get the impression that we may only see him at the end.
That's right.
His role in this film may be quite small.
Quite small.
But then he will serve as a catalyst and the jump point going into the next story.
Exactly.
And he will probably serve a very important role in the overall story arc.
That's
because
right.
I think we're naive to think that this story arc is going to be the story. It could be in part the story of Luke, but like when you look back at the first 6 films, like the first 3 films is the story of Anakin.
That's right.
And then the next 3 films is the story of Luke.
That's right.
So now Luke, it's now the passing of the torch. We went from Obi-Wan into Luke's story, and
That's
now
right.
Luke will carry over into whoever's new story
That's exactly
this is.
it. Now, Kathleen Kennedy did say...
it would make sense if they maintain that thread from the overall story.
Kathleen Kennedy, I believe, did say that, whether there's truth to this or not, that this may be... I forget what she said. I forget the quote, but she alluded to the fact that this could be a continuation of the Skywalker story. So it's not going to be... But it's not going to be Luke. Okay?
No,
it's
going
going
have
to
to
be,
remember there's Leia, right?
Exactly. And remember, it could be Leia's child, Leia and Han's kids, right?
Yeah.
There is no doubt in my mind that that this is strategic and on purpose of the reasons why we're not seeing Luke. So anyway, yeah, for me, I thought the trailer was awesome. It didn't get me more excited for it. It just was a confirmation of me being already excited. I was about to throw up already, right? So I mean, it was just a confirmation of, yes, here's the toilet again, and I'm like, oh my god, but you're right. I love the pacing of the trailer as well.
Yeah,
and the way things were revealed, the way it looks. It looks like a Star Wars movie should look in 2015.
Yeah.
It doesn't look cartoony, animated. It looks like a
like
modernized Star Wars film.
And that's what I like about it. And that's where I think like Abrams is going to get it right.
Yeah.
Like I said in the other video that we did, when someone asked me, and this is before they chose a director, they said, hey, Bruce, if you were to pick a director for the new Star Wars film, who would you pick? Yeah. Right away, my answer was J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
I thought, yep, he's the guy for the job.
Exactly.
And then he's the one that got selected for the job.
Exactly.
And I just know that he's going to kill it. And it's going to be amazing.
So, I mean, everything worth seeing, sorry, I think I said everything worth seeing. Everything we're seeing, it looks spectacular. It looks visually spectacular.
Yeah.
Now, it's just the narrative.
Yeah, it's the story.
It's just the story.
I believe that the story. I believe they're going to deliver.
I think
really
they will.
do.
I think they will.
I believe they're going to deliver on this.
And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So you know what? Comment below. Tell us what you think about it, and if you have actually watched this whole video, tell us what you think about it. And because we want to know, are you excited? Were you underwhelmed? Were you overwhelmed? Are you
have you bought your tickets already?
Yes,
because
we have. So totally. Comment below and let us know. You can follow us online on Twitter at OTR Movies. You can email us at offthereelmovies@gmail.com. Remember, reel is REEL. And you can follow us on Facebook as well at facebook.com/offthereelmovies. So,
sounds good.
This is exciting.
Yep. Until next time.
Take care of yourself.
I had to say that. I just had to say that. I couldn't not
say
that.
May the force be with you.
We gotta geek out every now and then, man. We gotta geek out on that shit, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. May the force be with you.
We wouldn't be fans if we didn't do that shit.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. May the force be with you.
Game on.